Hey guys, so there's so many rumors going around about the actors and the potential cast for Superman Legacy. Jump into this video with me and let's have a look at who the frontrunners could be. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the new Superman actor candidates that have been revealed in casting reports. So as we get closer and closer to the start of shooting in January, James Gunn has now confirmed that the movie will start shooting in January. But as we edge closer and closer to that date, there's going to be almost weekly, daily rumors about the cast and other announcements surrounding Superman Legacy. Obviously, it's going to be the most watched project moving forward in Hollywood because restarting the DCU. Sorry, my camera's gone. Let me reposition that quickly. So restarting the DCU is going to be a massive project going forward. People don't want to see it fail, and everything is riding on this first DCU project by James Gunn, the Superman Legacy. So let's jump into the article and let's see what it's all about, guys. As DC Studios is doing its casting search for Superman Legacy, the DC Universe gets some major updates about casting progress for Clark and Lois. I would say the two main characters in the film, so pretty important. New Superman Legacy casting updates have emerged about who is currently in the run for the roles of Clark Kent, Lois Lane, and Lex Luthor. Yeah, obviously you got to throw Lex Luthor in there. Wouldn't be a Superman movie without Lex Luthor. As James Gunn has finished his time with Marvel Studios, the filmmaker is busy preparing his next superhero project for the DC Universe, which is Superman Legacy. The Superman reboot will be one of the major installments for DC Studios as they set up the new DC Universe. So yeah, like I was saying in the introduction, guys, there is a lot riding on this first DC movie because it has to come out the gate and it has to smash it. And it's going to set the standard for the DC Universe moving forward. James Gunn's not only directing it, he's also writing it. So there's a lot of pressure on his shoulders going forward. With production eyeing a 2024 start, Superman Legacy is currently in the midst of its casting process. Personally, I believe that the main characters have already been cast. I think the Superman has already been cast. They would have cast him way long time ago, I think. And then they may have built the script around this type of Superman. But I believe that they already have their Superman, but they just won't reveal it just yet. I think that they'll wait till Comic-Con. So according to The Hollywood Reporter, a number of actors are currently in the run for Superman Legacy. Per the trade, David Corenswet is among the top contenders for the role of Man of Steel, alongside Tom Brittney and Andrew Richardson. In addition, there are two other mystery actors being eyed for the major DC role. Euphoria star Jacob Elordi. I'm just going to say Jacob, guys. I don't know how to pronounce the second name. Jacob has submitted himself for part, but has apparently had his name surface for the lead role. For Lois, Emma McKay, Rachel Rose. I'm not sure how to say that either. Rachel and Phoebe Dinovere and Samara Weaving are among the top candidates. Lastly, Nicholas Hoult is being looked at for the film, as the Hollywood Reporter claims that it is for Lex, and apparently has had his name swelling around Superman Legacy for weeks. Yeah, so if you go on YouTube at the moment, guys, and you type in Superman Legacy, all you're going to see is Nicholas Holt's name popping up everywhere. I mean, the guy's a terrific actor. He's not what you would think of as a classical look for Superman. I mean, after Henry Cavill, a lot of us has come to think of a Superman actor as being a huge, hulking kind of big muscle guy, you know, because obviously that's what you think of when you think of Superman. But Nicholas Hoult is obviously on the smaller side. Smaller build side, but he's still a terrific actor. You know, he was in the X-Men franchise for years, and he's done plenty of other notable projects as well. And he's a great actor, so I think he would do well in the role. But he doesn't have that big kind of hulking presence that Superman does have. So I'm not sure how that's going to factor in, guys. Let me know what you think about that anyway. So, however, Deadline's Justin Kroll is claiming that Hoult is actually up for Superman, not Luthor. Kroll also added that the studio isn't even close to having a shortlist tier for the cast, including having their lock for Superman as of right now. I disagree with this. Like I said, guys, I do believe that they already have their Superman. I think they already do. Obviously they're not going to say who it is yet. Hoult is up for Superman, not Luthor. Sorry, I'm opening Twitter. So Boris Kit, Saturday Superman scoop. David Corenswet is the frontrunner for James Gunn's Superman movie, with Tom Brittney also in the mix. Emma McKay, Rachel, Phoebe, Samara Weaving for Lois Lane, and will Nicholas Hoult be Lex? And then that's from the Hollywood Reporter. And then Justin Kroll also goes on to say in a Twitter post, to be clear, they aren't close to making a shortlist, let alone picking their Superman. So use terms like frontrunner might be a tad bit strong. So this guy is obviously an insider in the industry, and he's saying that there's no shortlist tier, and that people using the term frontrunner is very, very strong, considering they haven't cast anyone, and there's no shortlist as of the moment. But I still believe that Superman's been cast. I'm going to keep saying that, guys. I do believe that. Nonetheless, Hoult is being up for the role of Superman Legacy. It's coming after he recently opened up about having been a frontrunner for the Batman. I think he would have made an interesting Batman. I could see the guy playing Batman. While he almost landed the role of the Dark Knight, the gig eventually went to Robert Pattinson. Absolutely smashed that role as Batman. I cannot wait to see the next Batman. We need Mr. Freeze. We need Mr. Freeze in Batman #2. When might Superman Legacy full cast be revealed? I believe it's going to be Comic-Con. It's the ideal place. Hall H, Comic-Con. Why would you not do that? That's where you're going to get your biggest bang for your buck anyway, guys. For the time being, Warner Brothers and DC Studios have not confirmed if any of these names are actually up for Superman Legacy. There could easily be a lot of other actors that are also being eyed, but have just not been put on the radar yet with the trades. However, if this is an indicator, they are at least getting a few steps closer to landing their leads. It does raise the question on when they may announce the full cast. And then James Gunn, he's obviously getting bombarded with questions from fans all over Twitter, asking him about castings and for hints about the movie and stuff like this. So he's just come out once and for all and kind of made this Twitter post. He says, "For all you asking, I would never comment on who is auditioning for a role. That's an actor's business only, and isn't something I'd like to make public unless they did it first after the fact." And then he goes on to say, there's a list of actors who did make their auditions public. But yeah, I kind of fully understand this statement. If I worked in an industry and someone came in for a job interview at my work, I wouldn't announce someone's job interview at my company all over the internet for everybody to know without the actor doing it first. It's, even though these people are famous and we think of them on a different kind of level, they're still entitled to their privacy around what they do in their business, so we have to respect them in that aspect. So San Diego Comic-Con would be the most logical event to bring Superman Legacy casting announcements. For years, Warner Brothers DC presentations have usually been outstaged by Marvel Studios at Hall H, which is arguably the biggest day of the entire convention. However, if Gunn were to announce not only the new Superman, but also his stars for Lois, Lex, and even Jimmy Olsen, that would be a massive way to win some thunder at San Diego Comic-Con. I would love to have a San Diego Comic-Con one year where DC outdoes Marvel. That would just warm my heart. That would be great because I'm a DC guy. Even though I do love Marvel, DC is for me. DC has always been where I land. So Superman Legacy is right now one of the hottest projects in Hollywood, and revealing the new Man of Steel live at Hall H would easily conquer the headlines. Time will tell who ends up landing any of these roles in the Superman reboot, but nonetheless, there will be a crucial project for DC Universe. Hopefully, it won't be much longer until Superman Legacy begins to land some of its cast members. Yeah, I think the Hall H Comic-Con is most likely where we're going to hear about this. But like I keep saying, James Gunn really has to stick the landing of this first DC movie. I mean, Superman is your pillar of your DC universe. It's going to set the tone. It's going to set the standard, the quality, the bar, the overall kind of essence of what the DC is going to be moving forward. So he has to really knock it out of the park. But jump into the comment section, guys. Let me know what you think about Nicholas Hoult potentially being Lex or potentially being Superman. Could you see him in either roles? And also these cast members that may potentially be playing Lois and Lex as well. Just let me know what you think about this. Do you have any particular actors you would love to see be cast in this role? And do you think that they have their Superman already cast, but they're just not saying? Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me, and I will see you soon.